Yo, what's going on, guys? This is Chris. So I'm super excited that you guys actually came back because you guys are in for a treat in this video. So we're gonna be talking about in part 2 of 8 keys to setting up your nutrition program. We're gonna be talking about the last 4 keys. So we're gonna talk about some really good stuff. So hopefully you enjoyed part 1. If you haven't seen part 1, go back and watch part 1 and watch the first 4 keys, because you need to see the first 4 keys in order to kind of understand these next 4 keys that I'm gonna be talking about in part 2. So come with me to the classroom. We'll talk about part 2 right now. The 5th element is what's called in the scientific literature, a fancy term for calories, is energy balance, right? So again, we'll just say energy balance, that's the fancy one, but it's total calories for the day, right? Always understand that when you want to sit there and say lose weight, you need to put yourself in a negative calorie deficit. If you want to gain weight, you got to put yourself in a positive calorie deficit. If you want to maintain weight, you got to put yourself in a neutral type of situation with calories as well too, so you maintain your weight. So that's the biggest thing, right? It doesn't matter what kind of like nutrition program or what diet name you're on, as long as you understand that total calories is what matters the most. And it's very clear in the scientific literature that total calories is really what makes or breaks the dieting phase, what really makes or breaks the muscle building phase, all that type of stuff. So I just want you guys to be very clear that it's all about really calories. After that, it's more about macronutrient ratios and then so on, okay? But I won't get into that in that video, okay? So total calories is very important. All right, the 6th key is nutrition concepts, right? So an example of a nutrition concept is like flexible dieting, intermittent fasting, paleo dieting, ketogenic diet, right? Those are all just nutrition concepts, right? What I want you to understand is have an open mind with these nutrition concepts, because what a lot of people do is they get tricked by like the media, by gurus at the gym, by people that are like know-it-alls. They say, you know what, if you pick doing intermittent fasting, you have to sit there and stay on intermittent fasting. If you do a keto diet, you have to live by the keto rules, right? Or else the nutrition police are gonna come and arrest you if you sit there and don't do the keto diet 100%, right? But again, that's just black and white thinking. It's just a nutrition concept. So what we like teaching with our clients and our community is what's called nutritional integration, right? Because what you're doing is just taking one of those concepts and integrating it into a nutrition program. So you can absolutely do flexible dieting, which is counting your macronutrients, and do an intermittent fasting approach to where you fast a little bit and have 2 or 3 large meals. So don't be afraid to sit there and test that out. The 7th key is nutrient timing, okay? So nutrient timing kind of falls into like, meal frequency, pre-workout, post-workout, peri-workout nutrition, before bed nutrition, breakfast, how you like sit there and pattern out your meals throughout the day, like it's like 8 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 5 o'clock, whatever it is, right? That's kind of what all nutrient timing is about. And really at this point, it's in the lower part of the keys, because it's really not that important once you sit there and have all these different keys already in place, okay? So when you get to the advanced level, if you want to sit there and get on stage, if you're trying to really get like, shredded, ripped, in that bikini shape, then maybe you need to actually start integrating some of these nutrient timing things, because they are important. It is almost like icing on the cake, and they do help out that extra 1 to 2%. So I just want you to understand that they are important, but at this stage, if you're just trying to get in shape and really just trying to like, be a general person like that, then you don't really have to worry too much about like the nutrient timing stuff, right? Now, last but not least, is supplements. And supplements are really icing on the cake, right? Because there's this old saying that one of my mentors taught me. He said that you can't sit there and out supplement a good nutrition program. Again, he said you can't out supplement a good nutrition program. And the thing is too many people will sit there and put this key number 1, and then they'll think that if they have this like great supplement stack, that they're gonna sit there and build a bunch of muscle, lose a bunch of body fat, but it doesn't work like that. That's exactly why it's called a supplement, because it's supplemental to a nutrition program, to your calories, all this stuff, a good training program. It's just supplemental, right? I'm not saying that supplements aren't good. They are good. They have their place, especially if you're deficient in some of those vitamins, minerals, all that type of stuff, then they're very useful with that type of stuff. But just don't put them at the top of the hierarchy, because they're not meant to be at the top of the hierarchy, right? They're supposed to be right around the 7 to 8 range, because they're supplements and they're icing on the cake, and they're just gonna help you out a little bit, especially if you're deficient, okay? So don't waste your guys' hard-earned money on supplements. All right, so that's pretty much it on this video. 8 keys to setting up your nutrition program. Hopefully this video was helpful. If you want more details on it, check out the audio version below and the full blog below. I'm gonna put the link in the description box. If you guys have any questions, hit reply on there. Other than that, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I'll talk to you soon. Thank you so much for watching this video. Part 2 is on 8 keys to setting up your nutrition program. Make sure to stay tuned for parts 3 and 4 because that's gonna be on 8 keys to setting up your exercise program. So you don't wanna miss that part. Okay, the next thing is, if you guys haven't got our book yet, make sure to get a copy of our new book, The New Era of Fitness, where we talk about 5 different elements: flexible exercise, flexible nutrition, how to develop a growth mindset, personal development, and how to intertwine this all into a lifestyle. All you have to do is pay shipping and handling, and the book is absolutely free and on Eric and I. So make sure to grab that, click the link below. Other than that though, thanks again for watching this video. Stay tuned for part 3 and 4 on 8 keys to setting up your exercise program. Talk to you guys soon.